Good hello, this is a biggie. We've had DaVinci 15, we've had Harmony 16, and this, welcome to Houdini 17. This is like big cheese 3D simulation software. It's bonkers just how much it can do. Typically 2D guys, so exploring this is going to be a bit of a thing. I got limited experience with 3D, mainly with Blender. And this is also a free to download just to sort of muck around with and see what you can do sort of software as well. So I thought I'd see how far I can get. However, this thing is ridiculously deep. How I've heard about it is kind of like, it sounds like an After Effects for 3Ds, mainly for compositing and stuff. However, I might be wrong because from what I'm seeing from all of this, these look like modeling tools. And look at all these buttons. This program is huge. It looks like it just goes so deep. Because not only is there a whole bunch of buttons along here and here, and here and here and here, but they're all tabs as well. So it looks like it just keeps going deeper and deeper and deeper. Not sure how far I'll get without any intuition at all, but let's find out. Look, here's a button that says box. Will that make me a cube? Yes, excellent. Okay, next big problem to figure out with any new 3D software is how the heck do you move the camera around? Again, my experience is Blender, so let's try holding Alt, and that works. Excellent. Now it looks like it speaks a bit of a universal 3D language, which is good because it has all of these controls. Moving left and right, these must be rotation, and these squares, so are they scale? No, what's happening? I see. It looks like it's moving it freely along just the flat plane. So that's quite handy. How do I scale? Here's some tools along here. Rotation. This must be scale. Yeah, that's the one. It's moving it as a shape as a whole. So can it do full modeling? Am I able to get down into deeper levels? Let's see. These look like they could be dynamic objects. No. Points, edges, vertices. That's what we want. Whoa, look at that. Not scale. Let's try and position them. Yeah, that's the stuff. Can I select more than one at a time? How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Let's try maybe points or faces. How can I do? Oh, it looks like now that it's selected, it's just I'm stuck with it forever. The selection tool. Okay, so got to select a selection tool and then go back to a move tool. Maybe I'm guessing this is going to be very shortcut heavy. So let's grab those and then grab a movement. Cool. And then scale it out. Excellent. Okay. So I don't know how to hang on, it looks like it pivots around where my pointer is, so maybe I can sort of shimmy my way across. No, I don't know how to move the camera yet. Hang on, if I hold Alt, it brings up these controls. So keep pivot point. Have I got? Maybe if I hold Shift or Control. Nope. Okay, don't know how to pan around yet. That can come another time. Let's see what else this has. So creating stuff. No, lines, circles. So 2D shapes. Looks like there's even being able to make curves and things as well. It goes deeper. Modify, combine, align, copy to points, modeling, polygon, deform, textures, rigging. Goes all the way up to rigging. So it looks like you could build a complete 3D program in here. Is this the Harmony of 3D? Is it just an all-in-one where you can do everything in a single software? That is madness. What is this? Hang on, pose. So we've got full skeletons perhaps where we can sort of, can I turn that on? What does that do? Not a whole lot yet. I guess this is for like where you would sort of start creating bones and yeah, there we go. Hang on. No, turn it off. Turn it off. Okay, can I pick it up and move the pieces now? I seem to be stuck in rotate camera mode. Where is maybe the selection tool that we used last time? Hang on. Oh, something's highlighting, but it's not grabbing. It's not. Hang on, do I need my position tool on perhaps? Or my rotation tool? That's how bones work. Yes. Okay. It's carrying that one along with it, but I haven't really got any sort of like inverse kinematics going on. Maybe that's what this tool is. Will that let me grab and... Oh, hang on, it's moving something. But can I... Wow, it's just moving in a very bizarre way. Anyway, let's keep going deeper. Muscles, characters, constraints. Hair. Wow, okay. Brushes as well. Terrain effects, cloud effects. Why are they incorporated in here? They're like environmental stuff. That feels like the kind of thing that should be appearing over here. With lights. All sorts of lights. Collisions. Okay, strength constraints and hitboxes. Particle generators. Grains? Is that like the kinds of particles that would go in it? Sand. Okay, so maybe it's like volumetric particles, perhaps. Vellum. Vellum? No idea what that is. Maybe it's got something to do with like the... Maybe it's like those squishy bodies. You ever seen those simulations of... wait, no, that was this? Ragdolls. How do I do that? Can I like generate a body or something? Hang on, what's this character one? That will probably let me generate a thing. Simple biped. Hey, look at that. There's a little person. So I'm assuming this is like a base template. You can wrap your character around this and not have to worry about all the intricacies of modeling all the parts. I wonder if I can pick up and pose it at all. These let me rotate and move things. Hang on, rotation tool on. Yeah, there we go. Wow, look at that. Even the hands and things are staying in place. It's got all sorts of code going on the inside, so it just knows what's going on. I wish I knew how to zoom in. How do I zoom in so I can get a better look at this guy? Oh well. Can I pick up the arms yet? Oh no, it looks like I'm sort of just stuck on the waist. Okay, going deeper. Can I put a ragdoll on him? No. Okay, particle fluids, oceans, water. No, oceans has its own subcategory. What's the difference between that and particle fluids? Maybe it's again what I was theorizing about the sand, like a body of water versus pouring physics water. Maybe viscous fluids. Okay, so it's like thicker, so you can simulate yogurt. Fluid containers, and then it well, okay, pyro fire. Golly, there's so many parts. What's happening down here now? Look, nodes. Hello, old friend. How are you? How do I move around? Okay, nodes are great. Now you're speaking my language, even though all of these operate in a completely fundamentally different way in every single program, as DaVinci very swiftly taught me. Let's see, can I get inside the skeleton? Is this what this one is? That looks like it could... No. Okay. Back out. Where is the body? Chain root. No. Come on, how do I get... Is it this one? Simple biped. Yeah, wow. Whoa. There's a whole universe in here. Figuring out how this works is going to be a heck of a journey, and makes me very glad that this is available as a template, because figuring out how to build one of these from scratch would be a hell of a journey. Does this explain how to use it? Some tips for optimizing rigs for speed. Okay, no, so just for making sure that your computer doesn't get too slow while using it. Wow, that's madness. That's going to be a lot of fun to explore, and a whole new way of using nodes, no doubt. Hang on, this has tabs as well. Tree view. So, oh, I see. This is like what Blender has. That's familiar. So, as from what I know, this is like having layers in any 2D program, but you know they're not pinned directly to the timeline. You can just sort of see the hierarchy. 2D is a lot easier to leave everything flat, whereas 3D you're almost always relying on a heavy hierarchy of some kind. All these bits being parented off one another, you want to be able to see what's connected to what. That's probably an easy way to look at it than this, because it shows all of the effects and constraints and splines, deformers, head rig space blend. Who knows? This is, goodness, I'm not going to get very far on my own, so I'm probably going to have to leave it there and go spend some time doing some research, and eventually I'll let you know what I find out. I hope you enjoy these quick dips into other softwares. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, at least, and I hope it's a bit of an encouragement to others to want to do the same thing. Many of us have experienced the painful shift from migrating from Flash to Toon Boom, two programs that look very similar but operate fundamentally differently, and it's a huge shock when many years of experience are suddenly out the door and you've got to swallow your pride and just start again from scratch. I think a healthy way to sort of circumvent that is to sort of grab it by the horns and realize, hey, every program's different, and experimenting with them, getting more of a fluid feel, and always knowing that there is more to learn is a way to avoid such traps. But I think it's necessary so we don't get left behind. Thanks for your time. I'll see you soon.